I will tell you, our lobster industry, our fisheries are so concerned about maintaining the resource. They understand what it means for future generations, and they are the best stewards I have ever seen. So, unfortunately, this tends to be a foreign concept at times in Washington, which believes that you have to regulate everything. But most recently, we saw the Supreme Court decision in the case brought by a New Jersey fishing company, Loper Bright Enterprises, and other businesses overturned the case that established what is known as the Chevron doctrine. And I love that it was fishing businesses that brought the case. That 40-year-old doctrine gave federal agencies incredible powers to essentially craft the laws of this country whenever we in Congress fail to provide sufficient clarity to regulatory bodies. And I know that some in this room actually traveled to D.C. to hear the oral arguments in the Loper Bright case. So the Chevron doctrine was how a law intended to provide empirical data on the status of fish stocks became this onerous requirement for fishing vessels to carry government monitors. And guess what? They had to pay for the monitor on their boats at a cost of as much as $700 per day. Exactly. This is just crazy. It's mandated by the federal government, but the private sector had to pay for the cost of these monitors on the boat. So the ending of this burdensome regime by the Loper Bright decision should mark a turning point that is significant. For far too long, executive branch agencies have overstepped their regulatory bounds. Part of it, I will say, is that Congress does need to be more specific. There's no doubt about that. But part of it was just a power grab. I can't think of any other term for it. And we do need the expertise of these regulatory agencies when we're drafting legislation, but we don't need them to overstep their bounds.